And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record, 12 wins, 3 losses. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 186 pounds. Fighting out of Rome, Italy, Alessio Monzo Di Chirico. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Mikkel Birch-Olsen.
Referee Mikkel Birch-Olsen. Alessio Di Chirico. And Mahmoud Muradov making his UFC debut. First fighter from Uzbekistan to step onto the UFC canvas. They touch him up. Di Chirico in green, Muradov in black.
There's that overhand. Both of these guys have got a wicked overhand right. And you can see Di Chirico's trying to pat down that lead hand already of Mach. He's trying to catch that lead jab and come over the top with that power right. He feints it again there.
Muradov on an 11-fight win streak, back-to-back wins over UFC veterans as well. When I caught up with him earlier this week, he was taking everything in his stride. He was very confident man indeed. Aligned with Floyd Mayweather as well, part of the Team Money team. This guy's got over like 600,000 Instagram follows. Insane. So a lot of support representing Czech Republic as well as Uzbekistan. That's where he hones his craft.
Ooh. Yeah, it's going to be the overhand right show.
They're just going to trade overhand rights today.
Until somebody falls down or gets taken down.
Yeah.
I've seen Muradov come out with a flying knee in the last 15 seconds of a fight, then follow up and win it as well. So.
Well, you mentioned his wins over UFC vets. His fight against Wendell Oliveira was a lot of fun to watch.
Yeah.
And we know how good Wendell Oliveira can be on his day.
Oh, I like that little level change there.
Skimming lead head
Muradov,
kick from Muradov.
But he did a fake level underneath, come over top with that left head kick. That was nice work.
I read an interview with UFC vet Carlos Vimola, who was talking about Muradov and saying that they have plans for him to drop a weight class. The guy's 6'2". It's like about 2% body fat as it is.
Yeah, not sure where he loses that weight from.
No.
Although Paul's looking at him and thinking, yeah, I could get him to lightweight. Definitely got the mobility in this fight in comparison to his opponent, has Muradov. It's just that single right hand that Di Chirico's got.
I think whoever decides to start following up more with the combos is going to have some success.
That's what I was talking about in the walkouts, though. One of these guys has to take the initiative and decide to go 2, 3, 4, 5 strikes in the combination instead of just that one. I like the movement from Muradov early, but he's still doing, ones and twos a lot of the time. Maybe he's trying to feel out Di Chirico in the beginning of the fight so he can measure that right hand and see where he's vulnerable to catch him.
That would be a good time for Muradov to level change too. Get Alessio to really open up with that big right hand, because you see how he's wide and he swings and all his weight comes forward with it.
Yeah.
It'd be a good time to try to get underneath of him, take him down. But both these guys right now just happy to swing bombs at each other. You see Alessio winding up for that right hand. But he's not put much of a setup out there for it. He's just waiting to counter with it. See right there, just nothing, no setup behind that right hand.
Part of the Gloria fight team in Rome, Italy, is Manzo Di Chirico. As he blocks a big right hand from Muradov. He's relaxed in there, smiling.
There's a spinning back kick out of nowhere.
Oh, wow. Oh! Just missed, but Di Chirico thought that he was going to be able to capitalize on something that wasn't there.
Really obviously reaching for the jabbing hand of, that was a nice counter right. We'll see as Muradov moves in, you'll see constantly Di Chirico reach for that jabbing hand to try and catch it. He's bringing that a long way away from his face as a blocking hand. Something that Muradov could potentially exploit if he starts to spot it.
And I think for Di Chirico, he's got to use that left hand to bait Makhmed into that right hand, right? If he could start slapping with his left hook, or like he did there, where he level changed. Nice takedown attempt. Is it on that sink? Nice work there from...
That was almost celebrated, though, by Muradov as well. So they were, looks like they were expecting the takedown of the Italian.
Good head movement
Yeah,
there
the
on the way out
speed
of that.
advantage.
He's
Definitely from
expecting,
Muradov,
right?
yeah.
He's expecting the right hand now, which allows him to be a bit more aware of what's coming back in his direction and able to slip out of the way of it. Dikiriko's having the success when he's closing distance, when he's forcing Muradov against the fence.
Oh, he's wobbled him, but apparently not.
Looked more like a clash of heads, that did to me.
Oh, man, right in front of it.
Seconds.
Hands together.
They're going for it, and the crowd are getting behind it.